Hello, Internet. I just got home from watching Captain America 3 Civil War. Awesome movie. You have to go check it out. It's amazing. Uh, Spider-Man, awesome. Black Panther, phenomenal. All the characters are great. I really like the Marvel movies, but something I wanted to talk about was the even the comics when I read them and the movie. I always thought of Civil War as kind of a story about gun control. And what I mean by that is the idea is that they want people who can defend themselves or defend others or can stop crimes. They want them to register that ability with the government and let the government tell them when and where they can defend people. And I kind of had this thought before the movie came out that anti-gunners were going to be a little pissed off by the storyline. Really more pissed off at Captain America. And lo and behold, Salon.com released an article and they were pissed. And they basically said that the movie ruins the Captain America character. They say that Captain America is a liberal. I'm going to let that sink in a moment. Yeah, they said Captain America was turned from a liberal to a douchey libertarian in this movie because he didn't agree with the idea to register with the government. Now, in these movies, the government has made a lot of mistakes in these movies, and the government has been corrupt. Come to think of it, it's kind of a realistic look at the government. I mean, there's a lot of corruption in the government. Why would you want them to tell you when and where you can defend people? Captain America believes that we should be, or as the Avengers, he feels that they should be accountable to the people, not the government. And so, no, he's not okay with registering with the government and letting them decide who gets defended and who doesn't. And it was interesting to see the article on Salon.com so angry about this. And I don't know where they got the idea that Captain America was a liberal, but the reason I kind of think it's like gun control too is a lot of anti-gunners, whether they admit it or not, they're kind of not comfortable around guns. They don't trust themselves with guns, so they project that onto everybody else. And if they can't trust themselves with a gun, then obviously nobody can be trusted. And they project that onto everyone else, and it's all about the feels. See, it's not about rational thinking or logic, heaven forbid, use some logic. But Tony Stark in the movie, it's exactly like that. He doesn't trust himself to make the choices of when and where the Avengers do their thing. So he wants to register with the government, and he wants everybody else to register with the government, because since he doesn't trust his decision making, obviously nobody can be trusted. And, it was just interesting to see how pissed off Salon.com got about how they said they ruined Captain America. But I didn't think so at all. They even went on to say that at the end of the movie that they felt like Captain America was a bad guy. I'm not really going to go into spoilers about who or was a bad guy, but if you think that somebody that doesn't want to give up their rights to defend themselves and others as the bad guy, I'm not sure what you're thinking or how you're thinking. Anyways, there was a quote that Captain America makes in the comics. I'm not sure where, but I thought was Very awesome quote, very powerful quote. And I hope I get this right. So it doesn't matter if the whole country says something wrong is something right. That this nation was founded on one principle above all else, that you stand up for what you believe no matter the odds or the consequences. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree next to the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move. And that is kind of how people who believe in gun rights and believe in the Constitution feel. We don't care about your feelings. We don't. We don't care about how uncomfortable you are around guns. We don't care about fear. We don't care about emotions. We don't attach emotions to an object. It's a tool. And you use it to defend yourself. You can use it to defend your family, your friends. Hell, you can use it to defend a stranger. You see something happening. And no, neither me nor many, about 100 million gun owners, none of us feel that you should let the government tell you when and where you can make those decisions. So I just think it's interesting that I kind of felt like that anti-gunners would be pissed off about Captain America. Anyways, again, awesome movie. Go check it out. And if you like the video, like and subscribe, and carry on, my friends.